Whatever she said, then I'm mad. If this here rocks to y'all, then we mad. Whatever she said, then I'm mad. If this here rocks to y'all, then we mad.
Hey, what up, YouTube? It is Major G. I am so far behind on everything that I love. So because of my lack of internet, I have been completely behind on Death Battle and Death Battle reactions. But there is one here that caught my eye from last season. I've been meaning to check it out for a long time, and this is going to be the first time I'm going to be able to check it out. And that is Android 18 versus Captain Marvel. So I am indeed a DBZ fan. I love Dragon Ball, love Dragon Ball Z. I've never seen GT, and I'm not really that big on Super, but I have seen the two movies that Super is connected to. And so I'm very, very familiar with Android 18. I love 18. And I'm not as familiar with Captain Marvel. So in terms of who's going to win, I'm not really sure, because that really depends on the power set that Captain Marvel has. Now, the thing is that based on power levels, Android 18 theoretically, even though she didn't do it, theoretically has the power to blow up Earth, because Frieza blew up Earth with his power. And the thing is that in the DBZ, in the Dragon Ball universe, only the Z fighters, there we go. Only the Z fighters are actually able to use moves that are more powerful than themselves, is what seems to be established. And the reason I base that, or the reason I say that, is because remember in the first season, in like the first couple episodes, Raditz saw Piccolo's power level and was just like, oh, okay, that's his power level. And then when his power level grew, when he was charging his special beam cannon, he got surprised.
Power level 1330. Somehow he's concentrating all of his energy into his fingertips. They've been holding back. They can alter their power levels at will.
So, the idea is, so in terms of something like that, as an experienced Saiyan, low class but still experienced planet hopping Saiyan, based on that, and not only that, when Nappa and Vegeta first get to Earth, they're surprised that Goku can hide his power level, and they assume everything is based off of that.
There's no way there could be Kakarot. How could he have become so powerful? Well, whatever it is, I have to be prepared for anything. The people of this planet have ways of hiding their true power levels. 5,000 could just be the beginning.
So, yeah, so everybody except the Z fighter, or only the Z fighters can actually, is basically what that establishes, is that the Z fighters are the only ones who can use moves who are more powerful than themselves. So, that said, Frieza had the power to destroy Namek, and he most likely had the power to destroy Earth as well. Vegeta also had the power to destroy a planet, if you remember from the first season, from the Saiyan saga of Dragon Ball Z. And therefore, that said, Android 18 should theoretically have the power to blow up the planet quite easily. But she chooses not to. And let's see. Now, the thing is, I'm not 100% sure on Captain Marvel's power set, I know she has super strength, super speed, near invulnerability. But beyond that, I'm not really sure what else she has. I do know her powers come from aliens. If they're anything like the old Captain Marvel, the old Marvel's Captain Marvel, which I'm assuming they are. If they're from aliens, she might be able to do some extra stuff. Also, because Android 18 is technically a cyborg. Keep that in mind. Androids are they're called androids in English, but apparently the Japanese term for robots, androids, and cyborgs are all basically the same thing. And that's, once again, keep in mind that when Krillin, when at the end of the Cell Saga, when they called up the dragon, then when they called Shenron to Krillin wished, one of Krillin's wishes was for Android 18 to become human, but he said that she already had human parts or something like that. And, or was it beyond his power? But anyway, Krillin was able to have a kid with her. So, yeah, she's got some human parts. And apparently Android 16 was probably the only one. Android 16 and 18. No, 18, no. Android 16 and 13, 14. Was it 13? I forget which one. The fat one. The fat one that people like to meme as Kim Jong-un. He was, I think he was 12, and I think he was Android 12. But him and 16, I believe, were the only ones who were just completely machine. So, yeah. Anyway, I've been talking long enough. Let's go ahead and get on with this. Android 18 versus Captain Marvel. I'm pretty sure this is the female Captain Marvel that Brie Larson is going to be representing in the MCU. So let's check it out.
Sloths, pizza, chaos. This is Battle Sloths 2025, the Great Pizza Wars. The all-new twin-stick shooter from Rooster Teeth Games. Customize your sloth with over 1,000 unlockable hats, then step into the arena and battle for
Rooster Teeth. Aren't those the people behind Ruby?
Weapons, a variety of maps, sloth pole dancing. Battle Sloths has something for everybody. Available now on Steam for PC, Mac, and Linux. Just click the link in the description below and make sure you choose the boomstick hat.
Oh, excuse me. Oh. Whoa, look at that intro.
I love a powerful woman. Even better, one that keeps getting stronger and stronger.
Yeah.
And today we've got two of them.
Android 18, the deadly cyborg killer from Dragon Ball.
Cyborg
And
called it.
Captain Marvel, the hard-hitting, high-flying Avenger. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who
Yeah,
will win
my
a
initial
death battle.
guess is going to be 18, unless Captain Marvel has something that can
In
change.
the age 763, peace had returned to the Earth. Unsung heroes, led by the Super Saiyan Goku, had saved the world from an evil galactic tyrant.
Everything seemed pretty hunky-dory until a mysterious time traveler showed up out of nowhere with a grave warning.
In just 3 years' time, 2 deadly androids would rise up and ravage the Earth, all while wearing the mark of the long-forgotten Red
Ribbon Army.
This
Yeah.
sounds like it's gonna get complicated real fast.
To be brief, the Red Ribbon Army was the greatest military force ever known, even greater than the Earth's entire armed forces combined.
Oh, wow.
Until a tiny monkey child named Goku rolled through and wrecked their shit.
He sure
Dr.
did.
Gero, founder and lead scientist of the Red Ribbon Army, held a grudge against Goku for over 20 years. Like any mad scientist hell-bent on revenge, the good doctor got back to doing what he did best.
Building murder bots.
And so he designed some of his deadliest creations to date, Android 17 and Android 18. Though Android isn't entirely accurate.
Right.
17 and 18 were actually humans once, siblings even. So that makes
Oh, I
them
didn't know that.
cyborgs, not androids. You'd think a doctor with
I didn't know they
cyborgs
were
prestige
humans
would know the
once.
difference. I'll just chalk it up to a classic case of revenge madness. That happens to the best of us.
Android 18's real name is Lazuli, which sounds
Wait,
like some
what?
sort of Italian pasta dish. No wonder she kept the name 18 after brutally murdering her maker.
Wait, where did they find that?
Android 18 and her brother were pretty unruly and a force to be reckoned with. Giraud, even with his own cyborg body, didn't stand a chance.
With nothing better to do, the twins set off to ravage the world as predicted. But this time, something changed. After witnessing the compassion of the heroes, including a bald, vertically challenged martial artist named Krillin, 18 had a change of heart and joined the good guys.
She
Kind
even
of.
wound up starting a family with Krillin.
Nice! Give it up for Krillin!
Right,
Not
my
only is he
man.
above his bracket, but he's laying pipe above it as well.
Right,
Plus,
my
he's
man
up to
Krillin.
age, so that's a serious win.
Is
Android
that- was that
18 is an
18? Did she get a
extremely
haircut?
competitive fighter with numerous deadly abilities. Giraud's programming stems from decades of military dominance, granting her incredible hand-to-hand combat skills and mechanically enhanced senses for superb situational awareness.
And she's got the strength to back it up. This
Yeah.
chick can embed a person straight into the side of a cliff with a single smack, or shoot explosions out of her hands.
She does this by harnessing Ki, a Taoist-inspired life force energy manifested through a person's spirit and vigor. With her Ki, 18 can fire a barrage of energy beams powerful enough to destroy buildings, continents, possibly even planets.
Like
Yep.
a finger beam.
Told you.
Talk about getting finger blasted, am I right?
No.
Oh, you know you laugh.
Really?
Absolutely not.
Really?
On the inside?
I'd finger blast her,
Android
though.
18 has dozens of other techniques, such as infinity bullets.
I know what you're thinking, but it's not a magic gun with unlimited ammo.
Sadistic
It's a
18, yeah.
stampede of energy
Destructo
blasts,
discs,
which
you learned
are
that from
nearly
Krillin.
impossible to avoid.
Her
She can
photon
absorb an
strike
energy?
lays waste to a vast area in an instant. She can even use her husband's signature technique, the Destructo Disc.
It's a buzzsaw made of pure energy. Why don't more Dragon Ball characters use that thing?
Right?
He is just as much a defensive tool as well. Android 18 can enhance her strength, speed, and endurance with her energy, greatly surpassing the limitations of her physical body.
Oh yeah, and she
Really?
can fly.
Well, yeah.
Like most warriors, 18's energy supply stems from a sort of battery within.
Right.
This system grants her a continuous and potentially endless supply of Ki.
Right.
She'll never get tuckered out. In
Right.
fact, one of her favorite combat strategies is wasting time to make her enemy exhausted, then moving in to finish him off.
Yeah, she did that to
Making him burn
Vegeta.
up all his energy and then she's going to attack him.
Like many of Dr.
She did that
Giro's
to,
other
Gohan, too.
androids, it's even possible for 18 to steal her foe's energy for herself by absorbing it through her body, increasing
Really?
her power and nullifying her opponent.
So
Really?
you can bet she'll always go the distance.
I didn't realize
Like
that.
Rocky Balboa, except,
Makes sense,
you
though.
know, way stronger and way prettier.
18 is tough enough to deflect Goku's Kamehameha attack even while he's in Super Saiyan Blue form. Also, she can kick hard
Really?
enough to break Super Saiyan Vegeta's arm.
What's so impressive about breaking
Block
an arm?
Trunks' sword, which killed
Just
Frieza, who
once
survived the
by
planet
falling
bus.
out of your chair.
Withstood love making with Krillin. I love it.
There. Vegeta's extremely high Ki levels improve his body to support an impressive amount of weight. Leading up to the fight, Vegeta was training in 450 times gravity, making his weight about 55,000 pounds. That means the tibia in his leg would be supporting over 40,000 pounds, the equivalent of 8 pickup trucks.
Damn, I wish I had bones
Boop,
like
and she was
that.
just
I
like,
could fire
"Ugh."
so many bazookas and never have to worry about falling down.
On top of that, she's able to use her constant supply of Ki to easily match the speed of a Super Saiyan. We've previously established that an Ascended Super Saiyan can fly approximately 340,000 miles per hour, so it's reasonable to believe 18 can do the same.
Man, this key
Yeah.
stuff is seriously awesome. Maybe I should start meditating or something.
At a
Do
minimum.
you even know how?
Yeah, all I gotta do is get drunk and sit on the floor crisscross applesauce style, right? Easy.
Sure. Anyway, just like Vegeta, Android 18's Ki allows her to survive serious blows. She's even tanked the full brunt of a Super Saiyan Ki blast, capable of obliterating an entire building without a scratch.
Can't say the same for that sweet-ass jacket.
Yeah,
Man,
that
18
jacket
is
is awesome.
Awesome? Yes. Unstoppable? Not at all. Android 18 is unfortunately susceptible to a number of weaknesses, including her own programming. Fearing her unruliness, Giro designed her with a remote shutdown system in place, one that both he and Krillin's friend Bulma were able to exploit.
Wow, so this little thing will stop them, huh?
On top of that, 18 has a reputation of being cold and apathetic. Although this is mostly just a guise, as she's always ready to defend her friends and family from threats. She even joined Goku, the man she was originally programmed to kill, for an interdimensional tournament bent on saving the universe from annihilation. It's safe to say the Super Saiyans are not the only blondes protecting the planet.
Believe me, when she gets that look in her eye, you better hold on to your Dragon Balls.
Yep.
I know I'm being hard on you, but it's the only way you'll learn.
I love 18.
Captain Mar-vell has had many names in her career.
Alright, let's
but
find
when
out.
she was born, she was simply Carol Danvers.
Carol grew up in Boston and joined the Air Force to pay for college. She quickly flew to the top of their ranks before moving on to the Air Force Intelligence. Then she joined NASA. Damn, is her superpower just having really badass jobs? Wonder if she could give me a recommendation.
Working at NASA was pretty cool until aliens attacked.
Okay.
Carol got caught in the middle of a massive battle between the Kree aliens and a Kree superhero named mar-vell,
Mar-vell,
known
right.
to the world as
Captain Mar-vell.
Well,
Right.
Wait. Captain Marvel's secret identity is
Mar-vell. Yeah.
Somebody forgot to read superheroes.
Right.
Anyway, during the battle, Carol got stuck in a machine called the Psych Magnetron, which exploded. Luckily for her, this was one of those explosions that turns you into a superhero.
The energy from the blast merged Carol's DNA with strands of Mar-vell's. She developed an extra Kree brain lobe and gained most of Mar-vell's powers, transforming her into a new, dynamic superhero.
Oh, so she does have his
She
powers.
didn't even realize it at first. She'd just black out at random times and wake up to hear about a new suspiciously blonde superhero. Hey, Wiz, maybe I have a superhero side like this. I mean, I black out all the time.
Oh, God.
Boomstick, you don't have powers. You have a problem. Throughout her adventures, Carol went through several phases of superhero titles. First Miss Marvel, then
Right.
Binary, then
Oh.
Warbird, then Miss Marvel again, until
Right.
one day, Mar-vell died.
Right.
Here's to you, Mar-vell.
To honor her fallen friend, Carol Danvers took up his mantle, becoming the brand new Captain Mar-vell. Captain Mar-vell is unbelievably powerful, with superhuman strength and incredible durability.
Energy.
She learned how
Wow.
to fly planes in the Air Force.
Ooh,
but now
white
she
hole
can
star
fly
energy.
herself.
Oh,
And super fast.
that's bad.
Speaking of which, through her time
That's
with the Air
bad
Force
for
and as
18.
a member of the Avengers, she's received years of quality combat training. Not only can she hit hard, she can fire powerful concussive blasts of photon and stellar light energy from her hands, as well as create energy fields.
As if all that weren't enough, Carol can open up an extra can of whoop-ass by absorbing energy. Absorbing anything from electricity to magic can make her even stronger.
With these powers, Captain Mar-vell has done some pretty amazing things. While training with the Avengers, the combat simulation measured that she could deliver a force of 92 tons. Almost 10 times the destructive power of a Davy Crockett nuclear missile.
She can
Oh.
survive energy blasts to the
She
face
obliterated
and
a
even
planet
the
as
vacuum of
binary.
space for a long period of time. Once she flew
She
from
defeated
Broadway
the-
to the end of the atmosphere in only 1 minute and 58 seconds. That's a lot of ground, sky to cover in less than 2 minutes.
She claims that's her personal record. Now, considering the distance between a New York City street and the exosphere, Mar-vell must have been flying 247 times faster than the speed of sound.
Carol has taken out characters like Vision, punched Iron Man out of his armor, and even survived 2 point-blank blasts from the Destructor's beam, which has enough power to punch holes through an Imperial Kree starship.
And that's
Wow.
not even the height of her power. If Mar-vell absorbs enough energy, she can access the powers of Binary, a form she took after losing her powers, getting lost in space, and being experimented on by aliens. Long story. As Binary, she can tap into the power of a white hole and
Oh, 18, you're in
And
trouble.
her hair's on fire.
Are you even listening? That's like the
18's
least
in trouble.
interesting thing about it.
Says you. Look at it.
Binary was an extremely powerful form, capable of wiping out entire fleets of enemy ships, but one that Captain Mar-vell does not have easy access to. She initially lost the form after expending all of its energy, and is unable to reach it again without absorbing a massive amount of interstellar energy. Such as the infinite energy from a gravitational field of a black hole singularity.
Okay.
Too stubborn to just give up, though.
She's stubborn to a fault, even rushing headlong into situations while ignoring advice from wiser, more experienced friends. Like the time she started a civil war between superheroes, or when she completely ignored her damaging addiction to alcohol.
Yeah, Carol is a badass with a hell of a lot of power. But if Tony Stark, of all people, thinks you have a drinking problem, you should probably listen to him instead of trying to fly into space while completely wasted. Yeah.
Regardless, Captain Mar-vell is a seasoned hero, with a record that most would be envious of. Hell, she's such a pillar, she's named after the publishing company itself.
18's got a chance, but
Anybody
if
else?
she goes binary, she's in trouble.
Alright, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and
It's
for
that
all.
energy absorption I'm worried about.
Time for some scrumptious
Though,
Blue Apron.
18 should be able to absorb energy too, but I don't know how
I'm a
much
man
energy
who
she can
likes a
absorb.
good home-cooked meal, but going out to buy or hunt my own food is a hassle. If only there was some way food could be brought straight to me.
Introducing Blue Apron, the #1 fresh food delivery service in the country. Using only the freshest ingredients, Blue Apron delivers a kit of ready-to-cook meals straight to your door, along with easy-to-follow instructions.
Plus, the ingredients are perfectly proportioned, so it cuts down on waste, and you know you're using the right amount. On top of that, you can log into their website and select the upcoming meals that sound good to you, like the spiced zucchini enchiladas with creamy lime and tomato rice.
Plus, it feels rewarding cooking new and exciting meals right in your own home. But don't just take our word for it. We want you to try it.
Because you're watching Death Battle, you can get 3 meals free with free shipping by heading to blueapron.com/battle.
You will love how good it feels and tastes to create incredible home-cooked meals with Blue Apron. So don't wait. That's blueapron.com/battle.
But right now, it's time for a Death Battle!
Get back! This orb is coming with me.
Give me a break, lady. I've been looking for that thing all day.
Don't make me hurt you.
Oh, they're gonna fight over the
good
Dragon
luck
Ball?
with that.
Yo, this ends up in a tie. Yo, look at that DBZ animation!
I really don't have time for this. What a pest.
No fair! That's playing dirty!
Time to clean up then.
Yep, binary.
Nice. Thanks for the energy.
This is bad. This is very bad.
I can take whatever you give and dish it back twice as hard! Have a taste of your own energy!
What?
Oh, it's over!
I can do it too.
Oh, wait a second. Oh! 18!
And that's that.
18! Yeah!
Ouch! Now that's a crushing blow.
Captain Marvel may have been one of the Avengers' mightiest warriors, but she couldn't stand up to the impressive power, speed, and expertise of Android 18.
First off, the numbers don't lie. When it comes to speed, Carol's best record put her in just under 200,000 miles per hour.
Oh.
Could move over 100,000 miles faster.
Okay.
Most apparent of all, Marvel's durability and strength feats simply pale in comparison to 18's. The only way Marvel's power could match 18's was to absorb enough energy to reach her binary form.
But 18 is no stranger to that technique. There's no doubt she recognized what Carol was doing and stopped feeding her energy. Even if Carol had somehow achieved the full force of binary, that wouldn't have guaranteed a win. I mean, the last time we saw binary in the comics, she was taken down by some alien guns. Guess she's not as good at absorbing energy as she thought.
Oh,
With
shoot.
superior speed, strength, tactics, and endurance, Android 18 simply wore Captain Marvel down until it was time to go in for the kill.
And that's why Captain Marvel lost by TKO. God, that one was awful.
What?
The winner is
Android 18. Yeah!
Hey, don't go away. We're about to reveal the matchup for the next episode of Death Battle.
And if you want to see exclusive commentary on this episode, click that little button over there and start a first membership trial. Helps us out a lot.
Okay, that's Sonic. Metal Sonic. And he's going up against Proto Man. Or Zero, sorry. So, I'm actually pretty satisfied with that result. Obviously, I'm very satisfied with that result because I love me some 18, and yeah. So that was the only thing, was I wasn't sure of Captain Marvel's power set, to be honest. And I guess because she only absorbed a fraction of Mar-vell's power, she just wasn't as strong as him. Because I didn't know where she got her power from. Mar-vell is like Mar-vell's on like God mode. Like, he's one of those broken Marvel characters. Marvel has a bunch of broken characters, and if I remember correctly, Mar-vell is one of them. So yeah, and Android 18, like, beams are nothing to her. Like, yeah, just knock it out the way. So, very satisfied over that result. I'm very satisfied. So, good work, Android 18. Thank you, Death Battle, for bringing this battle to us. I'd still... that's right. I still want to see Karate Kid versus Iron Fist, but I guess Iron Fist isn't good enough, because I saw some people talking about how... Who's it? Shang-Chi? Quan Chi? No. I can't remember the guy's name, but like, there's some dude in Marvel who's apparently a better fighter than Iron Fist. So I want Karate Kid to go up against him, because Karate Kid is the best fighter in, I'm pretty sure, in all of comicdom. Like, dude is just broken. Like, he's just broken. So that's one I definitely want to see. Please put it out there for Death Battle. Karate Kid versus I forgot the guy's name. But yeah, I want to see Karate Kid in a Death Battle. Alright, so yeah. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, share. And until next time, be excellent to one another and party on, dudes.
Whoa, Destructo Discombo! Oh, I love it! Yo! Ooh, team! 17 and 18 are a team! Yes! Yes! Yo! Oh! Yo, 16!